Well, it's been a little bit, but you finally get Cunt Magic number 2. I'm Vivian Elliott, aka Trillion Thunder Cunt, and I've got a lot of exciting things to tell you all. So we're going to start off first with, I launched my GoFundMe yesterday, raising funds to get my rent and deposit together, make sure that I stay off the streets and don't have to go back to doing escorting. So this GoFundMe is called the Trans Survival Project, and I'll tell you a couple things about it. First of all, I'm raising funds, as I said, for my survival. This is basically to get me through the month of February and into March, where hopefully by then I will be working for a salary, doing graphic design, as well as working on numerous projects that you can find out more about by going to the GoFundMe page listed probably here-ish somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. So I'm writing thank you letters for all of those who have helped in the past few weeks before this GoFundMe launched, as well as those who are helping out. And by the way, if you send me a donation, then also include what name you'd like a shout out to and on which social media, like Facebook, Twitter, etc. I'd like to be able to give you a public shout out, so, you know, if you're into that, then let me know. I also have a lot of pledges for this project. So far I've had 2 contributions, which is fine. Just getting started, but I do have about 6 people pledging to send me some cash over the weekend, and I'm really looking forward to that. So besides helping me out with my survival and everything like that, this is also going to enable me to do some of the awesome projects that I've been working on for a while, like the Queer Porn Collective, a zine for sex workers, get my band together down here, and also support some awesome organizations and performers, such as the Kinky Queers Project, which is Thelma Sleaze's new film, new project that she's working on of Kinky Queers that's ethically made. It's awesome. You guys should check it out. Links in the post. And also Cinnamon Maxine, who is a long-standing and amazing performer, a real big asset to the queer community, and who also is raising funds for her survival right now. So that link is also going to be listed in the post. Eventual plans for this fundraiser are really exciting. It's called the Trans Survival Project because it's ultimately not just about me. I'm sure we all know that there are plenty of organizations out there to help us when we need things like HRT and, you know, therapy, things like that. But there's no real way for trans people in crisis who lack housing or employment or other basic survival needs to be able to get cash assistance. And so what this project is going to end up becoming is a way to raise funds for those who are most in need. I've already registered a Tumblr, a Twitter, what have you, as the Trans Survival Project, and I'll be posting about those as we get farther along in this campaign. But there will be an upcoming website. It's actually going to be hosted on Google Drive to start with, because, you know, guerrilla campaigning or whatever. So yeah, please keep up with that. Help me out if you can. I'd really, really, really appreciate it, especially because I have 2 houses right now that want me to move in. One is immediate, and actually, like, I would need to be able to make the deposit and rent in the next few days here in order to be able to get that house. It's $550 a month. It's with some rad people, and it'll go really well if I can make those funds. But the more realistic option right now is sorry about the horns. The more realistic option right now is to move into one of the houses I've been staying at for $800 a month in March 1st, and that'll be feasible assuming that I get income going here. I'm not even done yet, you guys. If you're still listening, there's lots of cool shit I'm about to tell you about. So, in addition to taking care of my P's and Q's, like getting care for HRT and therapy and applying for benefits, and also like resting my hurt ankle. I don't know if you can see that. It's all wrapped up though. I was running to the bus on Monday and hurt it really bad. Besides all of that, I'm definitely going to LA in a couple weeks, and I'm going to be making porn with Tiffany Starr, as well as some other performers, two really big male performers who shoot with trans women want to shoot with me as well. So it's going to be really, really exciting, hopefully lead to a little bit of assistance and make things a little easier for me. While I'm there, I'm hoping to also go to the Trans Erotica Awards and do some networking and community building with my sisters there. So that's going to be really awesome. After that, I'm shooting for Float. It's a short film by Sam Berliner that features trans bodies and an all-trans cast. It's going to be a beautiful film. I'll let you know more about it after we get done with the filming in 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks. And then I'm going to Portland at the very beginning of March to strip for the Sex Worker Outreach Coalition benefit, which was my dream show last year. I'm extremely honored to be getting this performance. So that's going to be really exciting and give me a chance to grab all my stuff, move it down to the Bay. And meanwhile, have just been asked to do the social media for Toby Hillmeyer's doingitonline.com, and that's going to be awesome. It's another ethical porn producer here. Well, actually, she's in Seattle, and it's also an opportunity to do work with someone producing porn by and for trans women. So really important. And I'm also in talks about doing a show with a friend in LA that would involve traveling around the country, doing some interviews with really rad queer people. So the Kickstarter for that's going to be coming up here in within the next month. So if you got all of that, there's a lot of awesome things going on. Expect more updates in Cunt Magic, and that will be more fun. But there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's really exciting. I'm stoked to be here and having a great time. So there's also a dog barking, so I guess for now I'll say I love you guys and thank you so much for all of your help and support. It really has meant a lot, and it's going to enable me to do some pretty amazing things. So thank you. Bye, loves.